Wayfarer, yeah, it's not into the boxy bangs cut. I don't think it's very becoming of the Drow Ranger. Up top, though, EGM maybe in some trouble. Maposha goes rolling down, mistimes it, actually overshoots, and now he is in a whole world of hurt. This is actually your first blood coming out. We'll go to Admiral Bulldog. That's a misplay from Empire to start this one off.
Yeah, and to start the lane like that when they're doing a dual lane and getting pretty good experience, it's massive.
Yeah, it's a 3-on-2. Oof.
I mean, Beastmaster's probably compensating for minimum, what, 1 hero in the safe lane? Something like that.
Yeah. Ooh, EGM being a little aggressive here. They're putting a lot of pressure on. This is so good for Bulldog. He's halfway through level 4, Afterlife, already level 6. They were not expecting that. Abaddon caught by the Primal Roar. Bulldog now on the run. This is part of the power of the Jungle Beastmaster. When he comes online, boy does he. Bulldog getting low. He does have a Windlace as well as these pesky raindrops. And, well, Undershock. That's going to finish him off nice and easy. Not going to be able to dodge that Starstorm. But nice kills for Empire, though. And it's a very good early start for Afterlife. He didn't have to walk too far to hear that corrosive breath.
And the curse.
So easy.
8 attack speed, dude. Watch out.
Uh-oh. Ake, he gets initiated on, though. Maposhka finds him in the tree line. Ake turns on the heal. Now the fight breaks out. Coconut starting to bounce around. They will get off a disruption into Arrow. Ake taking huge damage. Will be the first casualty of this fight. Now Primal Roar onto EGM again. 1 stack of Shadow Poison. But, hey, he's got a Photic Shield. Still only 4, so there's no borrowed time. It'll be a 2-0. Goes the way of the Dire. Empire once again striking something fierce, and they're not done yet. Boulder across. Maposhka goes in onto S4. Dragon Tail will slow him up. But out comes the stun, and S4 should go down here. Right clicks adding up. They need 1 more, and they will find it. Shadow Demon gets credit for the kill. Now Ake rotates in. Cass starting to bounce around again. Bulldog laying down the fire. Maposhka with 4 stacks of Sticky. Not going to be able to boulder away.
He missed.
Bulldog gets this kill. There we go. Whew. A little bit close there, but they do get a recovery kill. They're losing their Dragon Knight. Ouch.
They finally get 1 kill, but they lost so much there. That was... Witch Doctor going down, Abaddon.
This is exactly how you want to play the Drow strat. Strike early and knock down those towers to get map control. Moonlight Shadow comes out. Ake almost gets hit by the arrow, but does survive. Lasso, defensive disruption, buys the Morphling some time. Ramsey's getting a bit low, does have a waveform in a few seconds. Are they going to be able to bring him down? They can. Not going to make it out. Now S4, caught by the Primal Roar, gets cleansed off. Ake still healing up the team. Double kill for Dragon Knight after the Death Ward comes out. That Voodoo Restoration doing so much in this fight. It is level 2. Everyone getting topped off. They'll just go right back to pushing. A little bit of time left on the Elder Dragon form. Makes it a nice, easy tower kill. Alliance getting a lot out of that.
Yeah, that fight really showed the power of...
Oh, up top, rotation.
Really good kill.
Boulder, are they going to find S4? No, he TP's out in time. Mid, they're going to find Undershock now. Bulldog showing off the blink. Lasso into Death Ward. Not going to be much Undershock can do to survive there. Does try to pop the Moonlight Shadow at the end. Unfortunately for him, that will not be enough to save him, and it will take the cooldown.
Yeah, the cooldown, losing that was huge. Like, Alliance kind of almost lost that last fight because...
Have to be cautious here. There's still a lot of time left on the Elder Dragon form with the 2 supports behind him. This is really tough.
They got to shield the Dragon Knight. EGM can't mess this up. He's got 4 stacks soon.
Oh, he sidesteps it. S4 taking a lot of damage. Magnetize doing a lot of work here. They may lose S4 indeed. The Flame Break actually pushes him a little bit closer. Maposha gets off the Roar before the fight ends. Ake punished as well. This Magnetize did so much damage. EGM has already used his borrowed time. He goes back in, pops the shield. Ramses does secure the kill there. Loda TP's out, and it looks like Ramses will live. It's a 1-for-3. Empire do make a hold. They take a pretty good team fight as Alliance linger around a bit too long.
Yeah, it was just... AGM had to shield off the Shadow Poison stacks on.
Close. 1,500 gold. Already has the Ogre Club.
Alright, he sees the setup, though. The rest of Alliance can wrap around.
Oh, Maposhka, he misses the stun on S4. There's a Sentry Ward down, but they still get the initiation. Now Bulldog comes in with the Lasso. Counter Roar as well as the Disruption. Bulldog will live through it. The rest of Empire taking a lot of damage. They trade Beastmaster for Witch Doctor, but now Maposhka taking huge damage. Does manage to get off a pretty good Magnetize. Doing some okay damage, but nobody really in kill threshold. Moonlight Shadow's been used now. Loda with a nice silence. S4 in pretty deep. The Lincoln Sphere keeping Ramses alive. Alliance might need to just cut their losses.
Armlet toggle.
S4 go down. He's still alive. Can he armlet toggle it again? No. This time he gets caught. Ramses will secure the kill. It's a 2-for-2, maybe even 2-for-3 setup here onto EGM. No arrow from the high ground. He does not have borrowed time, though. Starstorm from Undershock doing a lot of damage. Flame Break pushes him up. Another Aphotic Shield. Shadow Poison. Not going to connect. It falls short. And now the Witch Doctor's here to heal. Bulldog on the aggressive finds KingR, chases him down. Undershock. He's not going to have a leap for another 10. 4 stacks of
You can
sticky.
chase this.
Nice stun from Miposhka, but it might not be enough. The silence could reset these stacks, and it will. Undershock could still live yet. Miposhka gets silenced, though, on the boulder out. He saves the Mirana. It will cost him his life. They split the 9s. The arrow will not connect, and it is Alliance that come out ahead just slightly at the end of that fight.
Yeah, that ended up being completely worth it for Alliance. It was an even trade by the time that S4 had died, but...
She's less than 900 away from the Aghanim Scepter, and they're trying to close that window.
Ake could die right now, though.
Arrow does connect. It's a 5-second stun. They force staff him deeper into friendly territory. Now S4 roared on. Good rotation from Empire. They're going to get a duo of kills, but Ramsey's silenced up. Defensive disruption gives him a reset. He might still live through this. Bat Rider makes it to the high ground. He'll be okay as well. Alliance just have to retreat, and Empire will be happy to get 2, and now they focus on this Tier 1 tower. Glyph is used by Alliance, but they will be forced to let this one fall. Hand it over.
Did they smoke for that approach? Is that what happened?
Yes, they did. No, I think it
yeah, it's
expired.
definitely gone.
Yeah.
So this is a great time for them to fight, but Empire's going to anticipate this. They might get SD, though.
Who are they going for? Looks like they want to go straight for Ramses. His Lincoln's gets broken. They grab KingR on the low ground. Lasso will secure that kill. They want more, though. Bulldog in the front line. Not going to be able to catch the Morphling.
Loda's BKB was not really needed there, but I think he anticipated a full team fight.
Yeah.
They can start to fight 5v4 or try to win it, but
All right,
they
S4
also didn't have Firefly then.
clipped
Now
by
they
an
can go
arrow.
back in.
Body shield's already come out. Primal Roar. They won't be able to cleanse this one. 4 stabs coming to plenty. S4 will not survive the burst. Loda uses the BKB, then goes right up the high ground. It's not the dream fight for Alliance. And they might lose some more here. EGM on the run. He does still have borrowed time as well as a TP scroll. He's going to be able to make a little space here for his team. Looks like everyone else will be able to make it out. Disruption, and they'll just lay the damage into him.
Those bounces were insane. He got like the most snipe on Earth Spirit ever.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, 2-0. Empire dominate in the Roche pit. Looks like S4 is going to need a beak.
Increases his farm because it gives him AoE.
Yeah, good against the illusions.
Really
You've got a Shadow Demon, you've got a Morphling with Manta, you've got even just the summons from Beastmaster gives you a way to clear all those out. Makes sense.
He gets caught here. This is so bad.
Oh boy, he does. A Aphotic Shield comes, but it's going to be too little too late. Loda dies straight away. Magnetize on EGM. We'll get off the borrowed time, but it does spread to Admiral Bulldog. He's just going to TP home. They'll let him go. They want to focus their sights onto the Bulldog. And they might actually get him here. Adaptive Strike on the high ground. Arrow flies across and clips him. Undershock gets credit for that one, but hey, all the while on the enemy base, S4 doing a little bit of the rat dodo. He gets the ranged barracks. Melee still standing. KingR is the only one that's come back, and S4 just TPs out right away. Oh, nice play there for him. It's a
That was so good.
ranged barracks for 2 heroes, but now they're
They
going
can
to have to
defend
defend
mid now. They just have to stop this. There's no Morphling.
A lot of them available on both teams right now. Tier 3 tower taking some pretty heavy damage. Mirana jumps in, bursts to bring down the EGM ultimate. Borrowed time picking back up, but didn't really cost Empire too much. Undershock is a little low on mana, but remember, he has the Aegis. Here we go. EGM gets initiated on now, blown up right away. Bulldog catches a lasso on the Afterlife, but there's no follow-up damage. He gets 4 stabbed back. Death Ward will help secure the kill after the buyback from EGM comes through. It's a 1-for-1, plus the buyback from Alliance. They will make the hold. Maybe they can find more here as Empire try to retreat. KingR left behind. Disruption not going to be enough to save him. The arrow does stop EGM dead in his tracks, but Bulldog will still secure the kill onto the Shadow Demon. Almost got that Tier 3 tower, but it's a hold from Alliance.
I really disagree with the bad inspire.
Have an Elder Titan. Alliance going to smoke into the Roche pit here. They'll fall short. Just by
It's
a
up
couple
really
seconds.
soon, though.
Get a ward
They
up.
don't have a way to keep vision, though. This is really unfortunate. If they can kill the Hawk... Oh, the Hawk died to Firefly.
Oh, they catch one. It's going to be Afterlife. Moonlight Shadow comes out, but they've got a gem on the Bat Rider. And with Beastmaster dead, no buyback, they should be able to get this Roche. We'll see if they scout it out, though, on their way back. Empire going to have the right idea to just push the lanes and force Alliance back so they can't move into the pit. They can put pressure on both lanes as well. Tier 2 up top, taking quite a bit of damage. Undershock, baiting in S4. Miposhka was hiding in the trees. That's a BKB used. It's a 2-on-1. Miposhka taking huge damage. Is he going to be able to get out here? He does have a boulder. S4 still secures the kill. Undershock might be able to bring him down for a 1-for-1.
Good juke.
And nicely done by S4. Arrow only going to connect on a creep.
That was quite good for a...
Arrow up.
Another game-changing thing. They have AC on S4 now.
Yeah, there is a glyph to try to make this hold. EGM loses his borrowed time right away. Bulldog also gets jumped on. They take out the range barracks before the glyph.
Oh, he's
Shadow
dying.
Demon gets an illusion off. Ramses, he's still alive. Afterlife does refresh, but he's not going to be able to get off the second ult. BKB at S4 in the front line, doing a lot of damage. They'll bring down the Morphling for the first time. Alliance with all 5 still alive, but they're running low on HP. Bulldog just barely makes it back to safety. Now Ramses silenced up, loses his Lincolns. He will fall. Wow. Surprisingly good hold for Alliance.
Yeah, the Morphling was just played with the whole fight. He just kept getting stunned and gusted and put.
Looks like they don't quite have the damage for this, but there is some split push going on up top. They'll refresh, use the second Primal Roar just to buy time and try and lock him down. Empire going full split push mode. The Glyph has come out. They've already gotten the tier 3 tower, and the melee barracks will fall. This has worked like a charm. Now S4 very low. He goes in too deep without BKB, and he'll fall. EGM killed as well. They both have buybacks. Now on the other side, BKB Bulldog trying to hold this off, but Empire giving Alliance a taste of their own medicine. Ramses doing huge damage, brings down the ranged barracks mid, and all of a sudden this Alliance base is in shambles. They've used 2 buybacks now, and it's not even a hold.
Man, a lot of that was the setup from the Observer Ward there for the Earth Spirit. They knew exactly where Alliance was.
Themselves, Undershot goes in first, pops the BKB. Mirana getting low. There's a nice Primal Roar to break it up, but the lasso holds Mirana in place. She survives long enough to eat the cheese. She full heals up. Now Alliance in big trouble. Loda getting low. Forced Staff to the high ground. He'll survive a bit longer than he should. The evasion working out, but it's not enough. Him and S4 down. There will be a buyback available on Loda, but Ake falls next. The buyback gets used, but disruption on EGM gonna slow him down and eventually bring him down. 3 stuck in the grave for 50 seconds plus on the side of Alliance. Now it's Empire's turn to go all in the mid lane.
It's looking pretty good for Empire now. With Shadow Demon Illusions on top of these dead heroes, they should be able to finish at least 2 of these racks. Alliance is going to have to do some miracle moves. They're going to try to push out lanes for now. That's the important thing. Keep all creeps out of base. That way at least you get backdoor protection. And the creeps aren't there yet. They still have like 20 seconds. So at least Witch Doctor will be up before the fight starts.
That's true. That is something. It's still going to be a 5v3. Magnetized down for 40 seconds. No Moonlight Shadow. They will have a Primal Roar in about 10. Refresher up in 45. So no Necro units with the backdoor protection now broken.
Doesn't matter.
Make it. They'll finish off the bottom barracks. There's still a melee mid and a ranged top. Starting to feel like Alliance may get megged here.
It's looking like that, definitely. The BKB pickup for Morphling, they can't stop him or mess with him anymore. They have to pop BKBs.
Oh.
But they can't fight for 20 seconds. They just gotta delay things.
Loda in some trouble, caught by Undershock. They're just getting relegated back to the well at this point. There's nothing they can do. Ramses pops his BKB. Morphling goes hard on the throne, and GG is called. Empire moving on to the grand finals. 1 game up in the best-of-5 series. They get a full game advantage. Alliance not eliminated yet, though. They'll be going down to the lower bracket where they...